Yo, what up guys? Also here with another trade-up video, and in this video, I'll be showing you guys two trade-ups that you have never seen before that are so good I am certain that it will definitely break the market. So these two trade-ups are no-risk trade-ups in where the floats doesn't matter at all, so I highly recommend you guys to abuse this trade-up while you can. But before we start, you would not want to miss another trade-up video like this, so make sure to subscribe and turn on notifications. Also, make sure to leave a like down below. It only takes 1 second and it makes a massive difference for my videos. Also, congrats to Cheetah Plays for winning the giveaway. Just edit your comment to your Steam trade link and I will send the M4A1 to you. So the two trade-ups I mentioned are restricted trade-ups, so they might be too expensive for some people. But I have some cheap trade-ups in the end for you guys, so you don't have to worry. So first trade-up will be a restricted fracture case trade-up. So the easy version for this trade-up will be just going for 10 well-worn fracture case skins. The prices of the fracture skins have sort of stabilized now, so these prices should be accurate. So what is very good about this trade-up is that the floats do not matter at all, since all you need to do is to keep the average float below 0.5066 to make the Glock Vogue field tested. But the maximum float for a well-worn skin is 0.45, so literally any well-worn skin will be more than good enough for this trade-up. So each well-worn skin will cost you around $1.18 each, probably a bit lower, but this will be a fair price. So for the outcomes, this will be a very narrow trade-up. You will get 70 cents with the Tooth Fairy, then get around 11 cents with both the XM and the Glock. But we will be tweaking this trade-up to increase our profits even further. So since the float doesn't matter at all, what I have been doing to abuse this trade-up is by setting buy orders for the inputs. So in here, we can set a buy order for $1.05 for the inputs. And if we can get 10 of them, this will be the easiest free money of your life. So you will be getting $2 with the M4 and $1.50 with both the Glock and the XM after Steam tax. So again, this will be literally printing money. And I have been abusing this trade-up for a few days now. But since you guys have been showing me a lot of support, I want to give back to all of my viewers. And I want every one of my viewers to get the same profits as I do. So I decided to share this trade-up to you guys. So for my tries for this trade-up, I just can't seem to get that beautiful M4A for Tooth Fairy that I have been hunting for quite a while now. So let's just move on to the next trade-up. So for the next trade-up, it will just be a StatTrak version of the previous trade-up. So again, floats doesn't really matter at all for these two trade-ups. So you will be using 10 StatTrak well-worn restricted fracture skins, and they will cost you about $2.64 each. For the outcomes, this will be a bit riskier than the previous trade-up. So you will get a $10 profit with the M4 Tooth Fairy, but you will lose about $1 with the XM and $1.50 with the Glock. So again, you can also use buy orders for this trade-up, and that will definitely increase your profits a lot. But one more trick I have been using for this trade-up is that I have been using it with some battle scarred skins to bring the prices down. This is because the battle scarred skins are slightly cheaper than the well-worn skins here. So keep in mind that we will be keeping the average float below 0.5066, so you will need to be careful about that. So the ratio I like to use the most is a 5 battle scarred to 5 well-worn ratio, since I think that this is the easiest to get. So for the well-worn skins, you can just get inputs with floats less than 0.42, which will be very easy. And for the battle scarred skins, you can get inputs with floats less than 0.58, which should also be very easy. So if you were to use both buy orders and mixing in a few battle scarred skins for this trade-up, this will then turn into a beautiful no-risk trade-up in where you'll get more than $11 profit with the M4 Tooth Fairy, then around a $1 profit with the XM, and a break-even with the Glock Vogue. So keep in mind that you can also put in battle scarred skins with the non-StatTrak version of this trade-up. In fact, I also highly recommend that, so make sure to try that one out. So the return of this trade-up will be around 13.25%. And the return for the non-StatTrak version I showed a while ago will be around 15%. So for a trade-up in where floats does not matter at all and that is no risk, this trade-up is a very good trade-up and I think it is probably the best trade-up in the market right now. So kindly let me know below if you think that this is also the best trade up right now, and I will try to reply to each one of your comments down below. So for my tries for this trade up, I just can't seem to get an M4 Tooth Fairy, so that is really unfortunate. So as promised, I'll be showing you guys two more trade ups which are a lot cheaper than the two previous trade ups I just showed before. So the next trade up is just a $1 trade up that has no risk at all. So this will be using 6 field tested Prisma 2 skins and 4 minimal wear Prisma 2 skins. So for the Prisma 2 skins, you can use the Bone Forged, the Tomcat, the Desert Strike, the Prototype, and the Distressed, and you can get them for 8 cents each. And for the minimal wear skins, you can use the same 5 skins and you can get them for 14 cents each. So the average float for this trade up must be less than 0.15. So to achieve this, I recommend using field tested skins with floats less than 0.19 and minimal wear Prisma 2 skins with floats less than 0.095. So the total cost of the trade up will add up to $1.05 or 90 euro cents. For the outcomes, as I said, this is a no risk trade up. So you'll get around a 35 cents profit with the SG Fever Dream and a 20 cents profit with the SG Darkwing. Then, the rest of the outcomes will be a break even. So the return of the trade up will add up to 9.52% and you'll get 10 cents each time you do this trade up. So for my try for this trade up, I got the best outcome. So I hope that you guys will also get a profit with your next trade ups. So the last trade up will be a slightly more expensive trade up. So this will be a mil-spec factory new fracture case trade up. And we will be using 6 minimal wear fracture skins and 4 factory new breakout skins. So for the fracture skins, you can use any of these 5 skins and you can get them for 28 cents each. And for the factory new breakout skins, you can use the Labyrinth, the Desert Strike, and the Urban Hazard and you can get them for 20 cents each. So the average float for this trade up must be less than 0.07. So to achieve this, I recommend using minimal wear skins with floats less than 0.095 and factory new breakout skins with floats less than 0.035. So the total cost of the trade up will add up to $2.48 or 2 euros and 13 cents. For the outcomes, this will be a very safe trade up with a 65% chance to profit. So you'll get a $3 profit with the Mag 7 Monster Call and a $2 profit with the Mag 10 Allure. Then, the rest of the fracture outcomes will give you a 60 cents profit, and the rest of the breakout outcomes will give you a $1.50 loss. So the return of the trade up will add up to 13.31%, and you will get 33 cents each time you do this trade up. So overall, another really safe and really easy trade up that I highly recommend you guys to try this one out. So if you would like to see the best trade ups for every price range, make sure to check out this video. Otherwise, make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and make sure to join my Discord server. Link in the description. Anyway, that is all for today. This is Elsu, and peace out.